Hello and welcome to Cheyanne Checks Out. My name is Cheyanne and today I'm checking out the next installment of the whole KEEMSTAR and H3H3 slash Ethan Klein issue that's going on. It's things that everyone is watching and talking about. I've been watching it and following along, and this time I'm gonna react to the latest one. I think it is. It's called Nuclear Winter. It's the H3H3 one. I haven't watched the one that I think he's replying to because it's KEEMSTAR and he's but if you want me to react to that and like film it or whatever, I will, so let me know in the comments. Anyway, I personally think that this whole situation is like, I don't know if it's real because it's just too like one after the other after the other after the other, and they're getting a lot of hype about it. So I'm obviously a big Ethan Klein fan or H3H3 fan. I'm not keen on KEEMSTAR. He is vile. He is a vile human. Come for me, Keem, because you are a vile human. Anyway, so it's a little bit biased, but I'm the kind of person that can see both sides of each situation. And so yeah, anyway, that was a really long intro, so I'm just gonna start getting into it. If you like the video, let me know. And if you want me to react to more stuff like this, let me know. All right, let's go. Pressing play now.
I'm a person that believes in revenge. I think if someone fucks you over in any shape or form, destroy him, destroy him, destroy him, destroy him, destroy him, destroy him, destroy him.
I'm guessing you said that in the last video.
What is up, Drum Alert Nation? I'm your host, KEEMSTAR. Recently, I have been under attack by a very, very angry man known as Ethan Klein.
KEEMSTAR responded, and what I didn't expect is for him to renew his attacks on Tony.
Years later, why were people suddenly starting to troll Tony or Glory and Gold? Well, because every streamer has trolls. But actually, there's something else that Tony doesn't want you to know about. He was involved in his own scandal.
After all he's put this man through, and he's coming back to do it again.
Now listen, I'm not going to tell anybody the catfish story. Tony, that is for you to tell. You got to tell people why individuals years later after this incident would be in your chat calling you the P word, all right? You got to explain that story. You got to tell that story. I'm not going to tell anyone. I wronged you in the past. The least I could do is give you a pass and not explain that catfish story.
Mate, by you mentioning it is going to make people harass him more. You... Oh! I'm going to get angry and there's going to be a lot of pauses, so I apologize for that.
KEEMSTAR says it's Tony's story to tell, but he can't help himself. People are not taking the bait, and so he pushes it further on Twitter. Please, RS Glory and Gold, come clean on the catfish story. Stop blaming me for the hate you've gotten over the last few years. And what he retweeted is apparently proof that RS Glory and Gold is a pedophile. Now let's examine these claims.
RS Glory and Gold, Tony, you should be disgusted with yourself. You thought those kisses were for Rebecca Hart, a girl who's told you she's 16. She's underage, but you've happily asked for pictures. You've offered to meet up with her. You even said, I'd give $1,000 if I could hold and kiss you right now. She's a child, you fucking pedo. This didn't happen just recently. This has been going on for 1 whole year.
The first horrifying admission is that they have been pretending to be dating Tony for a year. How sick do you have to be to screw with an old man for over a year and lead him on?
I shouldn't really be laughing at some of this. He says here, my last girlfriend was 8 years ago. My only wife died in 1979. So if he wants to accuse maybe a hacking or something, I mean, this went on for a year. There is no doubt this is Tony.
Tony has been pouring his heart out to someone he thought was emotionally invested in him. Here's a screenshot of her saying, I'm 16, nearly 17. Many people point out that there's no verification checkmark next to his name, which indicates that the screenshot may be fake. But I'll just let Tony explain for himself.
My name's Tony Winchester. I'm RS Glory and Gold. I'm making this video. It's called Rebecca Hearts. Okay? Rebecca Hearts. Some guy, some scumbag has made a video and saying that Rebecca Hartz is 16 years old and that I'm pursuing her and blah, 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 blah. So anyway, I'm making this video to set the record straight. Yeah. I met Rebecca Hartz in late January of 2016. She said because of all the internet bullshit, she felt sorry for me and wanted to reach out to me.
The internet bullshit she's referring to is, of course, this.
We reported a story that this Massachusetts man, John
Looks
Phillips,
nothing
had
like
sex
him.
with a teen that he married in an online game in RudeScape. Now, the problem with this is that that's not John.
What was Tony's reward for being falsely accused of being a pedophile? Being catfished for over a year in an attempt to frame him as a, get this, pedophile.
As long as you don't mind my age, 25, I don't mind your age. See, so right there, the girl says,
Look at that.
as long as you don't mind my age, 25, I don't mind your age.
Now, why is this so screwed up? Because Tony already addressed this in 2017.
Yeah.
And KEEMSTAR has decided to resurrect the allegations again in 2020 in his video about me.
Listen,
God, he's
I'm
an
not going to tell anybody the
asshole.
catfish story. Tony, that is for you to tell. You got to tell people why individuals years later after this incident would be in your chat calling you the P word.
KEEMSTAR never reported on this story, so this is fresh meat for his audience to renew their witch hunt of Tony. To accuse Tony again of being a pedophile as a means of deflecting blame.
I wronged you in the past. The least I could do is give you a pass and not explain that
Not yet.
catfish story.
Not
That's
a
pretty cut
pass.
and dry, right? I mean, that's who she says she was, and hey, we were friends for a long time.
You got to explain that story. You got to tell that story.
Anything else is just horseshit.
The least I could do is give you a pass and not explain that catfish story.
That piece of shit should take that video down and quit telling a bunch of lies.
Yep.
Hey guys, I just wanted to put out this video just to clarify, right? Just to absolutely
you're an
clarify.
asshole.
I am not here to say that the catfish story is real. I'm not here to say that Tony is guilty or innocent. I am simply, just like my video today, am here to say that there is this catfish story, that there are these accusations.
Well then,
Oh, he's such a sneaky little, as Ethan puts it, snake. He knew that that would happen. He knew that him just mentioning it would get this reaction, and then he would put out this little side video saying, it wasn't my fault. It wasn't my fault. I just mentioned that it's a catfish story. I didn't really go into it, so therefore it is not my fault. Imagine being in a relationship with this man. Oh, he's such a... Oh.
why'd you put the goddamn video out? Hey, the tweet. You put it out because you knew a whole bunch of your little asshole buddies that watch you would come over and screw with me all day long, which they did. And that's exactly what you wanted to happen. Jesus Christ. I thought you were in the news business. You're supposed to
Yeah.
do the news.
That's
If you're
right.
going to do the news, then you should go check and find out if that story's really true or not. The truth is, you already know it's not true. You've known for a long time it's not true. You knew it wasn't true when Return of the Wilderness brought it to you more than 2 years ago. But this is just your way of trying to put a little smoke screen out to where you're the good guy and everybody else is the bad guy. But the truth is, you are the biggest phony asshole that ever walked the planet.
Because KEEMSTAR made this big thing about how unprecedented it was that H3H3 mentioned his sponsors. And I guess G Fuel dropped KEEMSTAR. KEEMSTAR went after my sponsors. KEEMSTAR tried to get G Fuel to drop me. What a fucking lying hypocrite shitbag. And I didn't even care. None of my sponsors.
I'm laughing at the fact that KEEMSTAR did that to him and then goes on to sook about it happening to him. So I'm not laughing at the fact that this guy was come for or whatever. Just to clarify that.
Left me because KEEMSTAR said to. What I took offense to was when KEEMSTAR attacked my children. So
Yeah.
I would watch live with my viewers. Well, one day my dog sat down next to Colin, and Colin looked over at his penis. I think he even moved fur that was right next to it or something like that. And It was
An
live.
8-year-old.
So we took down the vlog and, didn't, made it so no one could see it. But Keemstar got a hold of it. And Keemstar tweeted it out to, his 250,000, 500,000 Twitter followers 13 times over the weekend. Yeah, and he didn't just say, look, Colin almost touched a dog penis. He said, look, Colin's jerking off a dog. And Colin is 8 years old, special needs kid at this point. And he was fucking relentless about it. So we had a common friend, Only Use Me Blade. And I was like, Blade, can you talk to him? This is fucked up. He's literally going after my kids. He's going after my son. And Blade talked to Keemstar and then circled back to me and said, I talked to Keem about it. And he said that if he wasn't talking shit about your son all the time, that somebody else would. And he's not going to back off.
I'm sorry, but that is fucking disgusting. Coming after an 8-year-old special needs kid. It's how, I have no words. That's fucking so wrong.
So that's that's it. That's actually the unforgivable act that I have with Keemstar.
Yeah.
Destroying lives is a weekly sport for Keemstar.
Yep.
And when he moves on to the next story, the pain lingers on for those that have found themselves in his path of destruction. He has been called out time and again, but refuses to change. Tony is proof enough of that. After ruining this man's life, he has come back for seconds. And when met with criticism, he answers with threats.
Good luck, Ethan, because you're going to fucking need it.
I'm a person that believes in revenge. I think if someone fucks you over in any shape or form, destroy him.
Wow. Wow. Okay. Whoever follows and believes anything, from Keemstar's point of view, why? Please, can you tell me why? Because I need to know. The fact that, okay, I remember in one of the previous videos where H3H3 sent a whole bunch of fans or something over to Tony to lift him up and give him really nice comments and stuff. And then he put out this video saying, I've had the best day ever, thank you so much, and all that. And then Keemstar sees that and he's like, you know what? Fuck you, I'm just gonna send my guys out because... And it's not even up to, Keemstar just says it and then his little followers go and do it. He knows how to manipulate the people that watch him and probably the people in his personal life. He's a manipulator. And I've been watching, apart from the one before, the one where they just showed that, I haven't seen that one. But the other ones I've seen, and still anything that Keemstar says to kind of defend himself, it's not it's not true, and it's not a legitimate reason to be able to be talking about these people the way that he does. Yes, he's a news channel. He's not doing news. He's literally just shitting on people because he's bored. And it makes me actually feel physically sick. When I heard that he was coming after that 8-year-old kid, putting that all over Twitter, who does that? He's 8. And special needs. Why? Jesus Christ. I honestly... Who does that? Who does that? This man. And again, at the start of this video, I was saying I think that their whole back and forth could just be for views or whatever. And it's working. If Keemstar is actually like this, it could just be a character and he's just doing it. He's probably... I don't know, probably a really nice guy in real life, but online he's an absolute asshole. I nearly said the C word then. I don't know. I'm not monetized, so I can pretty much say what I want, really. But I'm just I know that KEEMSTAR will never watch this video, but KEEMSTAR, you need to grow the fuck up and just leave people alone. I mean, I know it gives you views, but I don't see much of a difference between KEEMSTAR and Onision, to be honest. Well, the difference is that at least Onision is entertaining about it. You are just a cunt for the sake of being a cunt. I can't stand you. And as I said at the start of this video, I'm a little bit biased towards Ethan. Yes, because I'm a fan of Ethan's. But I'm pretty good at telling two sides of a story and figuring out my own conclusion. And I can't see past your assholeness. Like, asshole. Like, okay, I'm sorry, it's just a hate on KEEMSTAR video, but I'm like really angry. Okay, I've got to stop, but KEEMSTAR, you're a fucking cunt, and I think you need a long, hard look at yourself, and you need to wake up to yourself. Do you have kids? I've heard, listen to me, it's like I'm talking to KEEMSTAR here. I heard that I think he might have kids. I don't know that much about him. But if he does, I fucking feel sorry for them. Like, how, and if he has like a partner or whatever, I feel sorry for them. Because they are in an abusive relationship if he treats them anything like he treats anyone else in his life. I find it hard to believe that he wouldn't be like that. But again, I mean, it's all on a screen, it's edited, it's video. He could be a totally different person on the inside, outside of like all this drama and shit. I don't know, because I'm not there. But from what I'm seeing, it's not painting a great picture for you, King. It really isn't. And Ethan, you're just a fucking legend. Like, seriously, I just love Ethan. And I'm trying not to be biased, but KEEMSTAR, you're a cunt. I hope I explained that enough. I'm just really angry, stumbling over my words, so I'm gonna go. If you liked that reaction, then please let me know. I don't know why you would, but you know, if you did, please let me know. And again, if you want me to react to any more things like this, leave me links in the comments and I will. And also there's that other video by KEEMSTAR that I haven't seen yet. So yeah, that's that. I'm just angry. Thanks for sitting through this with me. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.